everybody here inside Lane Stadium. It is the Payton Grizzlies senior night game, last home game from what we know here against the Clark Eagles. Good evening, everybody. I'm Theo Giovanni Schwartz here with you from Payton Sports, your voice for Payton Sports. So the Payton Grizzlies enter tonight 5-2 overall, 3-1 in league. They are tied for second in league with Bulls College Prep. Now, Bulls College Prep is playing Raby tomorrow, who is, I believe, third or fourth in league with a 2-1 record in conference play. Now, the way this is going to work is if Payton wins tonight, they and Clark, an unbeaten team, they are 7-0 overall, 3-0 in conference play, will both be, that will put Payton first in league at 4-1, as Clark would be 3-1 if the Grizzlies can pull this one off. Now, if Bulls also beats Raby tomorrow, that will put Bulls and Payton at a tie for first in league. But if the Grizzlies end up losing and Bulls ends up winning tomorrow against Raby, the Grizzlies will be third, and Bulls, I believe, will be second. As really now a toss-up for the top spot between those three teams. Now, state seeding is a little bit different. This is conference seeding, as right now, in order, we've got Clark at 7-0, 3-0 in conference play. Bulls College Prep, 4-3, 3-1. Payton College Prep, 5-2, 3-1. Now those are tied for second in conference play, Bulls and Payton. And Raby, 3-3, 2-1 in conference, or 1-6, 0-5 in conference. Back of the yards, 0-7, 0-5 in conference. So that's what the Chicago Public Illinois or Illini Prairie State Conference in high school football is looking like right now. And tomorrow on Saturday, October the 16th, it'll be Raby and Bulls College Prep, which is another very impactful game. I believe, for those of you who want to check that out, that game will be tomorrow at 4 o'clock. As they're definitely making sure not to schedule games at conflicting times. As tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Back of the Yards College Prep and I believe, are also playing. So a couple of games between teams who are very close in the standings, as just about 15, 16 minutes away from kickoff here at Lane Stadium. And as mentioned previously, tonight is also senior night, so I want to take a few moments to shout out those seniors. As we've got number 5, Ray Atkerson, number 7, Clarence Keith, number 12, Jacob Persons, and number 32, Jack Dawson, number 33, Ryan Harrington, number 55, Elliot Graziano, number 62, Mark Williams, number 66, Brandon Calderon, number 79, Frank Ward, and number 80, Alex Madura. Here as tonight is senior night.
Army? He's out in the suburbs. He's working out in the suburbs. Him, Jesus, and a couple of other guys. Maybe see a hotel here for a game. Honestly, it's not too
The Chicago Public Schools, the Chicago Public League, along with the Illinois High School Association, the IHSA, are pleased to welcome you to today's meeting at Lane City between Michelle Clark and Walter Payton.
And for those of you who have just tuned in, welcome back here inside Lane Stadium, historic Lane Stadium. Clark and Payton, as Payton can enter, as this is part of what determines the top 3 seeds of the conference. If Payton wins and Bulls Prep loses their game tomorrow, Payton is first in the conference. If Payton loses tonight, Bulls wins tomorrow, Payton is third. Or if both teams win, I believe they are tied for first in the conference, as
in coordination with the city of Chicago, the Illinois Department of Health.
We're about 8 minutes away here from kickoff.
All participants and spectators are required and encouraged to adhere to these safety rules and regulations. To remind coaches, officials, and spectators that they're not required to wear a face covering outdoors regardless of vaccination status per CPS policy. But of course, must wear face coverings indoor at all CPS buildings, and we ask Our spectators, in groups of 2 or more, keep social distance. You can about 6 feet apart from other groups, but that's not a hard rule, just a suggestion. In order to continue to safely allow fans back into our city, all the public schools will require complete cooperation of our rules by all competing teams, contests, officials, and fans. So fans who racial or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated. And a ground floor removal from the track at any of our stadium events. However, cheerleaders and moms and dance team members are welcome on the track. Here you all the priority of convenience where we have to complete cooperation with all necessary security needs and our security staff. This is all the public way, ask all of the students, officials, coaches, families, and school staff to promote sportsmanship before, during, and after a game. A positive sports experience for each of our students is inspire them to achieve excellence in the classroom and encourage them to become true community leaders after their time as students at CPS. In order for sportsmanship to avail, all coaches, students, staff, and spectators must display respect and civility in effort to enthusiastically support our student athletes to create a safe and inclusive environment. Our concession stand is open in the northwest corner of Marine Stadium. They have a sort of a limited menu. That doesn't stop them from offering up other goodies at a very reasonable price. And I'd like to remind you, this is our concession stand for a variety of food and beverage offerings from our friends at Aramark. All of their favorite Tuesday snacks, cold soft drinks, bottled water, and candy, and an assortment of chips and popcorn are available. So choose any of your favorite Tuesday snacks and see the variety of chips and popcorn on its own and take out with that. And enjoy the meal of our favorite food. One of you can bring up a card with your name. And two names, our referee or one of the officials can bring one up to the front. We appreciate it. So I can thank you money from local players.
Well, I said I'm with a sister. I still remember. Oh, you said that. Yeah.
That was nice to meet you.
Yay! I think somebody else no, it's a weird time.
Players continue to warm up. Be ready in just a few minutes as
They sent a link today. Because they took pictures of them. And so they sent a link. 90% of that. Super bright. That was Lucy's friend. Yes, Lucy just sent that to me. Yeah, she just sent that to me. Yeah, she sent that to me. Yeah, she just sent it. Yeah, she said there's something. Oh, great. Okay. So. That might be the same as.
And also we're going to have the officials do that midfield with the team captain for our 4:15 kickoff. With the determined will receiving of the kickoff at the beginning in our first half and the second half. The visiting team today is Michelle Park Eagles, dressed in their white uniforms with the silver gray pants, the dark brown numbers and black helmets. Walter Payton Cup in their home blue uniforms with the white numbers trimmed in orange, blue pants and dark blue helmet. And for our officials for today's game, I got in their traditional zebra stripe shirt, with the black pants and very stylish Ralph Lauren designed white stripe down the front.
Okay. Or Brandon. Okay.
Now I think that you can, team captains will meet now with the officials.
You're not going to Brandon. Standing. Yeah, mask and a hat. Senior, oh.
And captains and head coach Craig Kanaki come to center to talk to the officials, along with the and their coach Kevin Simmons. Payton captains Jack Dawson, Jacob Persons, and Alex Madura. And Clark captains are number 11, Jasani Freeman, number 24, Quadrell Hill, number 53, Montrell Bass, and number 77, Elijah Edwards.
Yeah, I tried
No, it's cool. And Michelle Clark won the coin toss. It appears that they will be receiving. In the second half, I guess the Grizzlies will be receiving upon kickoff. It's usually what's been the case so far this season. And kickoff will be beginning in just a moment. Clark 7-0, Grizzlies are 5-2. As I said before, there are some league standings here. Payton has a chance to be tied, if not win a spot as first in league if they beat Clark tonight. And winner of tonight will have a spot as first in Clark, as tonight is senior night. Previous games, Payton beat Clark by a score of 63-0, or Payton beat the Back of the Yards in their homecoming game by a score of 56-0. Clark won against Raby last week by a score of 44-8. So a couple of dominant runs for both teams the past 2 weeks. Parents shaking their cowbells here on senior day. And we'll be back in a few moments for kickoff.
First responders, our police officers and firefighters, and doctors, nurses, and our emergency this horrible pandemic, the COVID pandemic, and of course, the members of our armed forces, the men and women, who defend our freedoms around the world, 24 hours a day. We want to all of them with the plan of the Star and Rainbow Banner.
And we are ready here from historic Lane Stadium. Good evening, everybody. To those of you who just tuned in, I'm Theo Giovanni Schwartz, your voice for Payton Sports. It's game time here from Lane Stadium. The Grizzlies taking on the Clark Eagles, competing for first in the conference. Sun is definitely keeping over the stadium here tonight. Here today, I should say. Division. And kicking off is Issa Katz. The PA announcer, yeah. And here we go as sun is definitely obscuring over there. Ball was picked up and by number 7 Lance Jones, and he was brought down in behind where the divider gets in the way. I apologize for that. Brought down to about the 10. And first down and 10. In behind the 10 at about the, is it the 9? First and 10 at the 9, it appears. First and 10 at the 8 for the Michelle Clark Eagles. And their quarterback, I believe, Lamar Phillips, leads them out. And looks like he will just run this one. Quarterback might have. And Willie Taylor, the running back, with the carry. And second down and about 4 now. At about the 15.
About 6 yards. It's a ball, a 7-yard gain, second down 3. The ball's at the
gain of about 6. And here's another running play. Quarterback handed that one off. I think it'll be good enough for another first down. First down and 10 at about the 22.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line. You have about 4 yards on that play.
First and 10 at about the 22-yard line now. Starting quarterback number 2, Dontrell Starks. And penalty marker thrown there. False start against the offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down. First down and 15 now. And first down and 15 at about the 17. Now Dontrell Starks hands this one off to Willie Taylor, and he was stopped in behind the line. Might have gotten a gain of about 1 or 2. And looks like it might actually be a second down and 16 at about the 21.
And there was looks like maybe a yard lost on that play to about the 15-yard line.
No defense!
Second down and 16 at the 21. And I think that time Starks handed that one off to DeAndre Pitts that time, yes. And no gain. Third down, gain of 1. Third down and about 17. Back at the 22.
And 15 yards to go at the 16-yard line.
And now here's Dontrell Starks. He will just pass this one over to about the 40. Intended for Jasani Freeman. And that one goes out. Fourth down now and about 17 at the 22. Another penalty marker thrown though. That'll be another holding call against the offense. Loss of about 10 yards. Fourth down. And Michelle Clark will punt. Great defense here on this first drive. And it is caught by Charlie Newton, and Charlie Newton is all the way the other way. He is in touchdown, I believe. Touchdown, Charlie Newton this early. And the Grizzlies get the first score. Not even in need of a drive, and they get one. 55-yard punt return there for Charlie Newton. And on comes the extra point unit. The field goal unit to kick the extra point. Issa Katz comes on. Touchdown, Charlie Newton. As and kick is good. Kick is good by Issa Katz. 7-0 for the Grizzlies. And now about 8:19 or 8:17 remaining in the first quarter. And the Grizzlies score a touchdown on the punt return. Charlie Newton. And Issa Katz is going to kick it off.
And Buffalo Dontrell Starks.
And it is caught back at about the 20. And the run that time was stopped at about the 25. First down and 10 at about the 24. Or they'll say at the 22. Offense comes back out. I apologize once again about the window dividers, led by a quarterback, Dontrell Starks, who will hand this one off to his running back, who gets stopped at about the 25-yard line. And that'll be second down now. And about 7. Short gain of 3. At about the 26-yard line. Dontrell Starks hands this one off to Willie Taylor, and Willie Taylor will get to about the 30 before he's brought down just short of the 35. I believe coming in there was Jacob Persons, and might have been Charlie Newton. My mistake, second, but they'll say he was good enough for a first down. First down and 10 at about the 35. Gain of about 8 or 9 yards. First down and 10 at the 34 for Clark. And here's number 2 Starks. And he breaks one tackle before he stopped right around the 30 by, I believe it was Clarence Keith, might have been Jacob Persons. Second down and a loss. It'll be second down and 11 at about the 33. And here's Starks, hands this one off to Keandre Pitts, who gets to about the 40 for a third down. Third down now and 4. Third down and 4 now. Here's Starks. Hands another one off to Pitts, who gets close to first down yardage, I believe. They'll say he got enough for a first down and 10. First down and 10 at about the 45. And here's here's Starks. Hands that one off to his running back Taylor. Ball went out, and it is recovered by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies recover the fumble, and that'll be a turnover. First down and 10 at about the 47. Ball went out. Grizzlies will get their first down of this game. Leading the offense is quarterback Jacob Persons. The Grizzlies will call a quick timeout here. 2 remaining timeouts, 3 per team. Timeout is called with 4:54 remaining here in the first quarter.
Please visit our website, bcs.edu/sports.
Offense steps on now, led by Jacob Persons. Jacob Persons is going to hand that one off just to Elliot Graziano, who they were playing at running back there, I guess fullback. And illegal shift by the offense there. He got caught.
Moves the football back 5 yards to the
First down and 15
42-yard line.
and about the 42. Grizzlies up 7-0, and then recently just forced a turnover by the Clark offense. Jacob Persons hands this one off to Elliot Graziano, and he gets to about the 47, good enough for about second down and 10. Second down and 10 now for the Payton Grizzlies. Gain of about 5, got those 5 yards back. Still second down. Jacob Persons, and this one off to Charlie Newton, and Charlie Newton able to get to about the 44 or the 43 in Clark territory. Just short third down and 2 at the Clark 45. Jacob Persons hands this one off to Elliot Graziano, and he gets just about enough for a first down, I believe. Unless they say he's short. No gain, I thought there was. Fourth down and 2. I think the Grizzlies will put their punting team out there unless they try to go for it here on 4th and 2. It appears the latter is the case right now, but they will go for it. 4th and 2 at the 45.
Oh my God.
The Grizzlies will use their second timeout of this half. They only got one more now. And remaining in the first quarter are 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Run out almost as soon as we put them in. We appreciate your understanding. Grizzlies will keep the ball.
And it looks like Grizzlies will be punting. Simon Schwartz with the punt. And back at the 10, it was in and out of the hands of Phillips. Picked off the fumble! Morrison Jiggins! Lamar Phillips back there to receive the punt. Dropped it. Morrison Jiggins recovered it. And should be first down and 10 at the 11. So 2 early turnovers now for Clark. First and goal for the Grizzlies, or first down and 10 at about the 11 or 12. And we'll try to move the camera a little bit as much as we can so that the windows do not, the dividers between the windows do not get in the way. We apologize when that does. As Jacob Persons, meanwhile, runs out of the pocket, and he was brought down on the shove there by Willie Taylor. A little bit out of our view there. It'll be second down and about 11 at the 12. And timeout called. We've got an injured player. We've got an injured Grizzly down, and it's Jacob Persons as athletic trainer Jen Elgin on to tend to him. And he's able to get back up, but I don't know if he will be able to finish this drive out. Jacob Persons. 2:13 left in the first quarter. Official timeout called on the field for that reason. And he's able to get back up and walk off on his own. Coming in now at quarterback, I believe, will be Kyle Osterman. Second down and 11 at about the 12.
It's 107.
Kyle Osterman now comes on at quarterback. Kyle Osterman, I hand this one off to Clarence Keith, who was stopped well behind the line, so third down now and about 16 or 17. And it'll be third down at about the 17. Should be third down at about 16. Kyle Osterman in the pocket will pass this one to Charlie Newton. And should be fourth down and about short at about the 2-yard line. Brought down there by Willie Taylor and Charlie Newton, who scored the previous touchdown. Should be about fourth down and 2 or 3 at the 4. And I believe the field goal unit is coming on for the extra point, or for the field goal, I should say, excuse me. Grizzlies will call their third and final timeout of this half. All three of them called in the first quarter. About 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. I believe about 33 seconds now in the first quarter. And should be about the last player, the last of maybe 2 plays. Be about 2 more plays here in this first quarter, maybe just 1 more. And Jacob Persons gets back out there for the first time since getting hurt. Issa Katz will kick the field goal. With Grizzlies up 7-0. And Issa Katz is able to make that 10, I believe, unless penalty marker was thrown, so I think the penalty is declined, and the kick is good. Kick is good, 10-0 for the Grizzlies here to close out the first quarter. About 39 seconds left in quarter number 1.
And I say now, there's the cultivated representative time. And the Hardy Center.
And I believe the Grizzlies will be kicking off now too. Lisa Katz will tee it up to kick it off now too. Bulls here in the last 30 seconds of the first quarter.
33, 38, 96.
33 seconds.
And ball is dropped down at about the 20. It is Lamar Phillips who's carrying it, and he gets to about the 50. He's at the 40, and missed the tackle from Issa Katz. He is brought down! Stevon Bynum able to get him at about the 20. And huge tackle there, 5 yards out of the red zone for the Grizzlies. First down and 10. As not a bad kickoff there, not a bad kick there by Issa Katz, but good fielding position there for Lamar Phillips, but there is a penalty marker on the play all the way back at the 40. And that'll bring back a lot of the yards they gained there on Lamar Phillips' kick return there. I think they called it a 10-yard penalty. As the penalty happened at about the 39, I didn't see what it was, but first down and 10 at about the 41. Or, excuse me, it'll be, I guess they're saying about 10 yards back from where it occurred at the 39, first and 10 for the Eagles, for the Clark Eagles at about the 29. With about 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Timeout now called by the Eagles, their first timeout called of this game. Clark calls a timeout. And we'll be back in a few moments. You know what's annoying? You have to point the camera in that sunlight.
I know.
I will see Son miss one. There's also tons of And first down and 10 at the 29 here for Clark. As Dontrell Starks will lead the offense out for a third drive, and he'll hand this one off. First thing to his running back, Keandre Pitts. And he gets to about the 35. For about second down and 4. And that does it for the first quarter. It's a 10-0 lead for the Grizzlies as started off with Charlie Newton with a touchdown on the kick return. And then Issa Katz with a field goal kick. We'll be back in just a moment for the second quarter here on Payton Sports.
Chicago Public Schools, the Chicago Bears, now for flag in 19. That is proud to partner along to the first ever high school girls flag football pilot program in the city of Illinois. Chicago Public Schools is crowned the first ever city champion this Saturday morning at Illinois Stadium just north of here. As the South Soccer Eagles, Saturday their broadcast is Jim the Chronicles, five for the title. The inaugural season features 22 CPS schools as student athletes learn to develop their skills to compete for a city championship. For more information, you can go to ChicagoBears.com/community.
So now second down and about 4 at the 35. Dontrell Starks hands this one off to Willie Taylor, and Willie Taylor gets enough for a first down and maybe a yard or two more. Looks like he was stopped at about the 42. First and 10 at the 42 for Clark. Dontrell Starks hands this one off to Willie Taylor, and he gets it to about the 49-yard line. And Maxwell McNamara with the tackle, second down and about 3. Second down and 3. And now here's another handoff. This time it was to, I believe it was Keandre Pitts who gets enough for a first down. Another first down for Clark, down 10-0. And they call another timeout. So Clark is now already, we are not even halfway through the second quarter, and the Grizzlies have used all of their timeouts. And it appears as though Clark has used their second. The official pointed like they had, but they didn't huddle up along the sideline, so I guess they did not. But Dontrell Starks in the pocket, throws this one, and it is caught by Willie Taylor. And behind where the divider obscures from view, it'll be first down and 10 at about the 15.
How is Dell? Did Dell just? Ooh.
First down and 10 at about the 17 now for Clark. And this one is now just run by Willie Taylor, and he is going to get to, I believe he was past the 10, brought down near the 5 or inside the 5, penalty marker thrown at the end of the play. Personal foul against the defense. I think it should be halfway to the goal from there. Result of the play, a first down. So first and goal at about the 6. Clark definitely here in the red zone. Well, we'll go all the way down to the 3 or the 4 now after that. First down and goal. First and goal at about the 3. And this is Starks just running it in for a Clark touchdown. Dontrell Starks, the quarterback, carried that one. Touchdown Clark. And it is 10-6. And here's as though they will be going for 2. Score is 10-6. And Dontrell Starks will just run this one, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. It is now 10-8. Ten to 8 now, about 2 or 3 minutes in, about 2.5 minutes into the second quarter for the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies will get back into this one. As Clark will now be kicking off. And I think Coach Kanaki might have thought he was short there. He was having a chat with the referee, but and Grizzlies kicking, or Clark kicking off, excuse me. I believe that is Adrian Payton. Adrian Payton, number 12, to kick off for Clark. Kicks it down, and it is, I think it was kicked out of bounds. The kick, it appears as though it went out of bounds, so 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from their own 47 for the Grizzlies. 9:25. I think he punted it. I thought it might have gone out of bounds given where they're having the ball. Here's Kyle Osterman. He will just have to run this one, and he gets to the 40 before he runs out of bounds. Or gets to about the 40, so good enough for 1st down yardage. And, yeah, 1st down and 10 about the 40 here for the backup quarterback, Kyle Osterman. First down and 10 at the 40. Kyle Osterman hands this one off to Charlie Newton. Charlie Newton gets to about the 30, maybe about a yard or two short. Should be 2nd down and about 1 at the 31. I think they'll say 2nd down and 2 at the 32 for Charlie Newton. As Jacob Persons still not able to get out there just yet. Hoping he can return soon. In the meantime, Kyle Osterman, a couple of great plays right there on the run game. And coming in, Clarence Keith. cheer team while you're at it. And offside called after Kyle had motioned for the ball. That'll be against the Clark Eagles. Be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down. First down and 10 at the Clark 29. About 7.5 minutes left. Kyle Osterman hands this one off to his running back, Clarence Keith. Clarence Keith, he's at the 30 before he's brought down right about the 20. I think it'll be second down and about about 4. Second down and about 5, excuse me. Therefore, Clarence Keith gain of about 6. Kyle Osterman hands this one off to Charlie Newton, and he will get it to past the 20. Good enough for a Grizzlies. First down. And a little bit more. First down and 10 at about the 18. First down and 10 at the 18. Kyle Osterman will hand this one off to Elliot Graziano, who gets about a short gain, maybe of about 3 or so. First down and 10 at about the 18. That should be second down. Second down and 8 at about the 16 now.
Second down and 6. The ball is at the 14-yard line.
Should be second down. Second down and about 7 or 8. Kyle Osterman, he will just run this one as he finds the grab. Third down and 9. Grizzlies are in field goal range here. Ball is at about the 17. Kyle Osterman runs out of the pocket, and he will just run this one, and he is stopped just short. I believe inside the 10, maybe close enough for a first down. I think they will call it fourth down and about 1 or 2 at the 10-yard line. And another timeout called, I believe, by Clark. The Grizzlies have already used their third and final timeout. But should be fourth down and about 1. Grizzlies will likely go for it. Will either likely go for it or put their field goal unit out. One of those two. Excuse me, first down or fourth down and 1 at about the 10. We'll be back in just a moment. 4:29 remaining here in the first half. We're watching Payton Sports on Payton Sports. Senior celebrations will be at halftime. You do not want to miss that. It will be during halftime. Meanwhile, Kyle Osterman hands this one off to Charlie Newton, who gets a little past the 10 there, so second down now. Or enough for a first down, excuse me, my bad. Fourth down and 1, first down and 10. Or first and goal at about the 6. For Charlie.
Let me call.
Kyle Osterman will run that one in the pocket, and he dodges one sack, and he'll have to run out of bounds after breaking one attempted sack from Juan Fountain. Runs out of bounds at about the same spot, at about the line of scrimmage, second down and goal. A yard back. Second down and goal at about the 8. Loss of about 2. Kyle Osterman throws this one over to the right side, and pass to Charlie Newton was incomplete. So it'll be third down and goal.
Yeah. Do you have something to? Who's doing the announcements? Okay, is there a way? Does he have the jack so you can plug this in?
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. This is
It's all good. I don't see confusing.
the normal coaches on maternity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she has
Third down and goal at about the 8 now with 2:45 remaining here in the second quarter.
And then we wanted to yeah, it's on 11. And I already told them.
And Kyle Osterman throws into the end zone, and it is picked off. Intercepted in the end zone by number 8, Keandre Pitts. And that'll be the Grizzlies' first turnover of this game. It is still a 10-8 game. And it'll be first down and 10 for Clark at the 20. And Clark just used their third and final timeout with a stopped clock. And with about 2:39 left in the second quarter, Grizzlies up by 2 points. It is 10-8 Payton. Dontrell starts after the snap, but a false start called against the offense, so it'll be first down and 15 now from about the 16 or the 15, excuse me. It'll be first down and about 15. 2:37 remaining. And now this one handed off to Willie Taylor. Willie Taylor gets to about the 25, excuse me. And it'll be second down. Gain of about 10 should be second down and 5. Guess they'll say second down and about 4 or 5 at about the 25 or the 26. Teams have used all their timeouts. Willie Taylor again on the handoff by Dontrell Starks. Gets enough for a first down, I believe, at about the 33. First down and 10. First and 10 for the Eagles at the 34. Bit of an extra yard there. 10-8 the score so far in this very close, very important conference game. Both of these teams, the winner will get a spot for first in conference, as on this one, I believe it was Johnny Matthews was brought down, or excuse me, it was Keandre Pitts who was brought down there by Yoshi Mack. And here's Starks. Starks dodges 1 sec, and he's brought down! Yoshi Mack with the sack. Was able to break the sack from Maxwell McNamara. Could not do it from Yoshi Mack, who's known for his ability to do this kind of stuff. Third down and 13 at the 30. Less than a minute now here in quarter number 2 and half number 1. Good sack there for Yoshi Mack. Here's Starks now. We'll throw this one, and it is. Pass was, I believe, incomplete, intended for Lamar Phillips. And that'll be fourth down. And 13 at about the 30, and the punting team will come on. Phenomenal defense here for the Grizzlies to keep them into it, or to keep them in front after the starting quarterback, Jacob Persons, got a little shaken up earlier on.
Dropping back the punter, Keandre Pitts for the Eagles.
Keandre Pitts now sends that one to about the 40.
And on the 39-yard line.
I think that was Charlie Newton that got it. Could be wrong. First and 10 for the Grizzlies here. With the sun out, I apologize for that. 14 seconds left here in the first half, here in half number 1. First down and 10. And Kyle Osterman takes a knee, final play here of half number 1. It is a 10-8 lead for Payton. After 30 minutes of play, Grizzlies 10, Clark 8.
So we're gonna do Tom's first. Yes, you are, yes.
And first coming is the Palms senior night, and after that, I believe the football team.
The football team to be announced with their parents
Yes.
on the field.
What's happening now?
So right now it should be the Palms.
Okay.
Alex's sister is Catherine and Ellie. You know,
Who's announcing
you
them?
know, I'm
Someone
so
from up here?
proud of it. Yes, Mark. Alex and his mom, Jan and she was
Who's Mark?
this guy? The announcer? No?
Oh, the PA announcer?
Yeah, number 32, near Payton. Starting, he's number 5.
And senior celebrations now as we head into halftime. Here at Lane Stadium, it'll be the Palms and the team. In what order? Is each team going?
Palms first.
And on they come. Palms team steps onto the field. They're during senior celebrations tonight at this game, the last home game of this regular season. On comes the whole Palms team.